Boom, there I am. Let's get the game up and running. All right, how are you guys doing? We're going to be playing a little bit of Skyrim, maybe a couple hours. And then, hey Sean, what's up? Welcome back. What's the quest? Okay, well, we're going to be dealing with the Wizards Guild, or the Wizards University. Mainly because we're trying to get an Elder Scroll. But my first quest is finishing my tea. I just boiled some water, and I got a tea bag and a cup over here, and it's doing its thing. But we're not going to actually do anything until that's ready. Just so you know, I checked on my forest things, and they look like they're about half dry, so that's good. I might be able to, before I go to bed tonight, I might be able to hit them up. Hopefully it's not sleepy time tea. It's not. It's 3 mint tea. I don't know how you get 3 different mints. I thought mint was one thing, but oh, you know. It's puka. 3 mint. Yeah, that's something my wife bought. It might be a short quest, yeah, if I passed out. Which I am tired. But I pulled out all of my fencing. This is just wargaming miniature stuff. I pulled out all my fencing, and I noticed that about 1/3 of them, the base of the fences, because what I'll do is I'll put a fence on a base so it won't tip over. It'll sit on the table, right? And the bases, 1/3 of them are unfinished. So I think I've got, let me think about this. I think each one of those is 6 feet, and I've got 3 sets of them. So I think I'm sitting at like 18 feet worth of fences, and that should be enough fences for the entire table. Plus, I remembered by pulling them out, I have some X obstacles. I have 4 of those, and those will work really good in the redoubt to extend the lines of the redoubt. So that'll look really good. And then I've got some brick walls that I don't think I'm going to use, and I've got some zigzag walls, fences, that I am going to use. Yeah, so tomorrow I do plan to lay out all the fences just to make sure I've got enough, but I know I do. Another thing, I've taken my town sectors, which are supposed to be 6-inch town sectors, and I've reduced them down to 4-inch because that is the scale at which my ground scale is. What I've converted everything to is a 2/3 scale. So I don't have any finished 4-inch bases for my town sectors. I have a whole bunch of finished 6-inch ones, which would represent 9-inch town sectors. But the 4-inch ones, I've got some fencing in a bag. It's not been opened. I think I'm going to put them on. I think I'm going to finish at least 4 of these sectors. One is going to be set up to be a mill, so it's going to have a water wheel. So on the 4-inch base, I need to put water, and then the other ones are going to be farms, and there is a possibility that I could use a second 4-inch base, put like a hedge or a fence around it, like maybe 3 sides of it, and it could represent a farm and its immediate garden, you know, and then have two of them side by side to make the town sector a little bit bigger, to fit more figures.
I have to say, this crossbow
Now,
is an amazing
as soon as I
device.
move or do something, I
Thank
think
you, Thane.
Takata is going to walk off and do her own thing. Okay, I think that's been steeping long enough. Let me go ahead and add a little bit of this natural sugar. And then we will get started. I have a little tea with my sugar. I started to get a little cold, so I closed the back door and I put my knit cap on. If I get even colder, then I'll put my jacket on. But right now, I can live. Okay. Hello again, everybody. This is Derek. We're going to be doing some Skyrim. If you haven't been to the stream, what I tend to do is I'll read a book at the very beginning of every stream so that I gradually get these books knocked out and out of the way. At the summit of Apocrypha, unlock the Bend Will Shout. Okay, we're worried about that. Find pages of the Saint Opus. I'd have to go back into the Soul Cairn for that. Scroll scouting. Discover the location of the Elder Scroll. That's what I'm working on now. But the librarian told me that I need to go find some of these books to help him out because he doesn't have an Elder Scroll. And here's find the Elder Scroll Dragon. In order to locate it, the second foreshadows the Defiance. In order to locate Ariel's bow, the Moth Priest, Dexian, indicated that 2 other Elder Scrolls would be required. The first scroll foretells the interactions of the dragons with the history of Nirn. The second foreshadows the defiance of the gods within the blood of mortals. And it doesn't say where it is. Elder Knowledge is located in Elder Scroll. And that one says, Esbern suggested that someone at the College of Winterhold, that's right where I'm at now, might know how to find the Elder Scroll. So we're kind of doing those two. This is the new quest, right? Lost Legacy. Travel to Valok's tomb. Nope, that's not it. Shalador's Insights. And he's looking for writings of an archmage. Yep. And then Under Sarthal, that's another one. So we're going to be doing all those quests immediately today. Okay, let's find a book that I can read. And what is our book for the evening? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see what I've got on me. I think I put all my books back home because I'm not at home right now. I'm actually at the college, but the library has a bunch of books. So I could just go read one, but I might. Book, Hanging Gardens, location, Blizzard's Rest. Okay. Yep, I don't have many books on me. Okay, so that means I'm going to pull up my Google Doc. Give me a second. Google Doc. It's actually a Google Sheet. And I'm going to give you guys the choice. I'm going to give my audience or my crowd There we go. There's the books. Let's reduce that. Can I just type in 90? I can't. Okay. So you should be able to see all the books now. Anything in yellow I own personally, and that's what I'm trying to choose from, even though some of these other books might be in the library. I don't want to start a series like, let's say this series. I don't want to start a series until I have all of the books. But any of the other series that I have all the books, I'd be glad to read. Anything in yellow. Give me a first suggestion and then a second suggestion, because they might not have the first book in the library. So what do you think? Sean, what do you got, any, or anybody else have any suggestions on which book? And no black books. Even though I have 2 of these black books, I think I should have marked them off. I think I have Waking Dreams, or maybe that's the one left over in Sovngarde. I need to go back and collect it. And the Winds of Change, I think, are the ones I have over there, but I don't remember. If you're not sure, maybe we can read Dwarves, Volume 1? No. I should read Mixed Unit Tactics. That's what I'm thinking. Battle of Red Mountain? Hey, real. Okay. Is it The Battle? Because I only have Battle of Secretor. And if we look at The Battle, is there The Battle? I don't possess the Battle of Red Mountain. Good try. I don't have it. It needs to be marked yellow. But that looks like one that I should probably get my hands on and buy and read that. Yeah, we had a majority vote, but if it's in green, then I've already read it on stream. Okay, how about the Dragon War? What do you think? Dragon War or the Dragon Break? What do you guys think about that? And remember, I need a second option because the Dragon Break, okay. And let's go see if they have Dragon Break. And if they don't, then we'll pick another one. That's my center display. The Dragon Break. Okay. And even so, after all of that, remember, I'm an old man. I have this urge right now to go use the bathroom, but I'm holding it. Maybe we can read this book and then I'll go run to the bathroom. Real Steve Talvin Vestal. So I guess I'll just call you the real Steven. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you appreciating me. There's Jordis. Oh, there's Takata. She's actually with us. So, see, what we're doing now is I'm hoping that he has the book that you guys just asked for. Interesting. Okay.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
And these are not in alphabetical order. Now, if I was at my library at home, Gentleman's Guide I've already read. Killing Before You're Killed I've already read.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Now, there's a book I haven't read yet. That's the Book of the Dragonborn. You would think I would have read that already. But apparently I had skipped it. I think he might not have it. Those must be special. Well, there's the Dragon War. Okay, we're going to read the Dragon Lore if I don't see the other book. What was that? Oh, Coleman the Dragon. I wish I could open these and see what's inside and read those, but oh well, we're going to read the Dragon War. Remind me not to steal it. Sorry guys, this is what we're going to read. We don't need to hear you reading it while doing the pee-pee dance. Oh, I'm not going to do the pee-pee dance. I'm just going to... No, I'm not. Let's see. Here we go. The Dragon War by Torhall Bjork. In the Merithic era, when Isgrimar first set foot on Tamriel, his people brought with them faith that worshipped animal gods. Certain scholars believed these primitive people actually worshipped the divines, as we know them, just in the form of these totem animals. They defied the hawk, wolf, snake. They defied. I would think it would have been they defined or something, but okay. The hawk, the wolf, the snake, the moth, the owl, the whale, the bear, the fox, and the dragon. All of the symbols that are in the Dwemer ruins, you know, that are on the puzzle, the golden claw and all that. Okay. Every now and then, you can stumble across the broken stone totems in the farther reaches of Skyrim. Foremost among all animals was the dragon. In the ancient Nordic tongue, it was Dragakan. Occasionally, the term Dovra is used, but the language or derivation of that is not known. Using either name was forbidden to all except the dragon priests. Grand temples were built to honor the dragons and appease them. Many of them survive today as ancient ruins, haunted by Draugr and undead dragon priests. Dragons, being dragons, embrace their role as god kings over men. After all, they were not fashioned in Akatosh's own image. Were they not superior in every way to the hordes of small, soft creatures that worshipped them? For dragons, power equals truth. They had the power, so therefore it must be truth. Dragons granted small amounts of power to the dragon priests in exchange for absolute obedience. In turn, the dragon priests ruled men as equals to the kings. Dragons, of course, could not be bothered with actually ruling. In Atmora, where Isgmar and his people came from, the dragon priests demanded tribute and set down laws and codes of living that kept peace between dragons and the men. In Tamriel, they were not nearly as benevolent. It's unclear if this was due to an ambitious dragon priest or a particular dragon or a series of weak kings. Whatever the cause, the dragon priests began to rule with an iron fist, making virtual slaves of the rest of the population. When the populace rebelled, the dragon priests retaliated. When the dragon priests could not collect the tribute or control the masses, the dragon's response was swift and brutal. So it was the dragon war began. At first, men died by the thousands. The ancient texts reveal that a few dragons took the side of men. Why did, like Parthenax, right? Why they did this is not known. The priests of the 9 divines claim it was Akatosh himself that intervened. From these dragons, men learned magics to use against dragons. The tide began to turn and dragons began to die too. The war was long and bloody. The dragon priests were overthrown and dragons were slaughtered in large numbers. The surviving dragons scattered, choosing to live in remote places away from men. The dragon cult itself adapted and survived. They built the dragon mounds, entombed the remains of dragons that fell in the war. They believed that one day the dragons would rise again and reward the faithful. And that was the Dragon War. So let me go to my Google Doc. Got to find it now. Did I close it? I probably did. I'm trying to tab out. Okay, there we go. What was that? Dragon War, right? Or was it the Dragon War? The Dragon War. There it is. Let me turn that to green. I can close that because I'm not going to be reading any more books. Okay, I didn't close it. There it is. All right, now we are ready to quest. No, we're not. What happened? My stream closed. Okay, I think that I think Real and I are working on telepathy. Call me whichever you like. All right. Yeah, we don't need to hear you. Oh, yeah, while doing the PV dance. Well, I'm going to go on, and I can always pause. Luckily, this is a first-person single-player game, so I can always pause the game if I need to go run to the bathroom. We are all set. We have some quests. Let's get out into the open so I can fast travel.
Are you feeling sick?
Oh, that's right, I am. Where's your, where's the, temple? I need a temple, because I have the droop. I don't know what that is, but I have it. Now, I have a potion on me, cure disease, but not if I can find a temple that I can just click on. I don't think there is one in here. I don't remember seeing one. And I don't remember seeing one... You would think that maybe there would be one here. Hall of Attainment. I'm just wondering if any of these rooms have...
I'll be honest, I still haven't figured out just what happened with Avincenzo.
I don't need it. It's a mop bucket. If not, I'll drink the... Okay, now that one's a steal. I don't want to steal. Lydia will get on my case if I do. This is the worst room. This is my room. Apparently I'm sharing it with somebody, I don't remember. Okay, I don't see it. Good, it's gone. Okay, and I'm happy to see that Takata is with the girls. Alright, map. There's one right there. Meet Tolfer outside. Right, that's where we're supposed to be studying. He's one of the not priests, one of the, what do you call them? Dang, I can't even think. Professors. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. We're going to take her necklace. We picked up this necklace in Soulsteam. There's a girl that used to live in Skyrim, is now returned home to Soulsteam, but she wants me to take a necklace to her grandmother or somebody, her aunt, to let her know everything was okay. Or maybe it's the priest I'm talking
Proust
to.
is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. Morwen, you say? Now, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Left to join her mother's people on Salt Time, as I recall.
That's right.
I knew her parents quite well, you know. Bera and Ulfar were good people, very much in love.
Nice.
Now, what can I do for young Morwen?
She wants this
Glad to see the
placed
other
at her
witches in
mother's
this realm are
grave.
doing fine.
Ah, yes, Bera's silver necklace. It was a wedding gift, and she rarely took it off. I'll be glad to oblige. What a touching gesture, to display the symbol of her devotion in such a way. Tell Morwen I'll be happy to grant her request. I'm sure it will bring joy to her mother and father as they walk in Asterius.
Okay. I'll do that the next time I'm there. My map is not coming up. Oh, because I was pressing N. N is not the map button. Okay. I'd love to go over here. And I still need to go to Dawnstar to check out the new museum. But this one we should be doing. That's the professor. He wants us to go inside of a old ruin. And I've got a couple of reasons why I want to do this.
You won't get away.
I really think you can do this.
Oh, one of the guys down at the bottom were shooting fireballs up here. Iron short spear, is that what it said?
Thane, I knew Saudi.
I have not seen one of these, ever.
For a while. Something about her always rubbed me the wrong way. Those Ollie.
A halberd? What are these guys carrying? These
might have
guys
been
are
right.
carrying like real weapons. I know you're talking about Thadia, but you don't have to bash her like that. Come on, let's go down. Meet the professor.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside? It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
These crypts dot the lands of Skyrim. Our ancestors surely take their deaths
All right.
seriously.
Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Hey, before we do that, I need to talk to Lydia. She's always talking bad about Lydia.
Right behind you.
No,
Let's go.
you don't have a Sadia story that you want to tell.
Tolfdir seems like an agreeable fellow.
We tried getting into this place earlier, but you have to have a key. He must have unlocked it with a key.
As some of you may know, Sargo was
Jazargo.
one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest.
Okay, that's how you get around.
Sacked by
You just
the
tell them.
elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sargo.
What happens if I get behind this and push? Oh well.
This is an exciting... exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magic thing.
This is exciting, isn't it?
I need to go
Please
back
be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
and update the wizard robes.
Well, are there any questions before we begin?
I had a wizard robe update, but I turned it off for no apparent reason. I don't have any more questions. What would you like me to do? No. What do you have for sale?
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Not really. I want to buy a potion if you've got them. Cure disease. That's close enough.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant.
We gotta
If you
pause
find
just for a
anything,
second.
the class can look it over.
Look at her
Now
butt.
let's see. What shall we have the rest of you
Sticking
do?
way out.
Brelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. Armand, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies, alive or undead.
I decided I'm going to do some
Cesardo,
mining.
what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? But for any amount
Well, I'm
of
going to break my
tampering
back
with
mining
them-
like that.
All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
I've got the ancient Nordic pickaxe. I got rid of the other pickaxe. Okay, I'm supposed to be meeting somebody. Anger
I
or
wonder if
something?
everyone else would be so happy to rifle through the bones of their ancestors.
I know, right? These aren't my ancestors. I'm an Imperial. So I'm all about rifling through your ancestors. This is another chamber. Yep. I see a gate over there we're going to have to try to open. Gotta walk really slow.
Jazargo finds nothing but dust in these ruins.
I found this treasure chest. I didn't see it. I just knew there was going to be something over here. Just putting it out there. I am starting a Pendragon game.
Let me guess. You
You'll
become a
have two
bard so
slots.
you can tell
We're gonna be playing
everyone
on World
stories
20.
of our travels. Can't wait to see what parts you embellish.
I'm not seeing signs of any warding magics at all. Either they're not here, or they were removed long ago.
Sheep? That name sounds familiar.
Watch what you're doing.
Okay, I'll watch. Oh yeah. I saw a mod where you can mod her and make her look.
Can you imagine what it was
Different.
like living here so long ago? The first men in Tamriel. Here.
Okay.
Jazargo finds nothing but dust in these ruins.
I love the Khajiit language, or the way they speak. They speak in like third person. Chicago finds nothing. Wait,
You don't dabble in magic much, do you?
how am I
Can't
gonna
say
get
I blame
up
you.
there?
I barely trust any of it myself.
Can you imagine what it was like living here so long ago? The first men in Tamriel. Here.
Aha.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
No worries. I got armor and I got a sword.
You've gotten accustomed to Skyrim now.
Don't touch
but
anything!
I still think you need my help with a few things.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you.
It's good.
You're going to help?
Yeah.
That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section.
Sad.
You
These Draugr
you can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
I don't want to damage anything either.
Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them.
No problem.
All right, then.
I'm your slave, your student, your... Oh, I didn't even see it. There's a little enchanted ring right there. Of course, a soul gem. Empty burial mound. Burial whatchamacallit. There's another ring. About these arrows, I probably never would find these. That doesn't look good. That looks trapped. But I'm all about that. I'm all about the trap life. Oh, right there.
You're getting to be almost as good with a sword and shield as I am. I'm a bit worried.
Lydia is like... He's got an arrow asking me to do something with that door. It doesn't say like place the artifact back on the door or nothing like that. No clues, no hints. Search for magical artifacts. Got them. Maybe... What I'm thinking is maybe I've got to put it on.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what effect might your spells have.
Force! No!
Here he comes. I talked to
What in
him.
the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
I opened the door.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
While we're here, charge up the sword.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
I stepped on a skull. What? I'm going blind.
Hold, mage, and listen well. know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, Mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Some sort of ghost or apparition appeared.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
He said something about the Psijic Order.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that?
No.
That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna do something
All right,
quick.
then.
I'm gonna save. I'm gonna quit. And the question about that mod, what do you call it? Art for the time machine? Or art for the machine? No. But I already have a bunch of follower AI modification mods, and I don't want to add too many to cause any conflicts. So, no conflicts for me. I've already had conflicts with one of the Lydia mods. It causes the game to crash whenever she offers a quest. So I had to stop that one. And the followers can loot. I had to turn that one off too. That was crazy. Okay, bear with me. View all. I'm reinstalling something. Okay, this might be it. Mage robes. Customizable mage robes. Replacer and standalone options included. Vanilla texture replacer. Okay, yeah. This might be it. I don't know. Looks like I downloaded it once before. Looks like I downloaded the wrong one out, actually. Okay, that's probably why I didn't use it anymore. Okay, that's one. And that's two. Okay. To download the robe replacer, I had to download the opulent outfits. I agree. Yeah, the only mod that is a must for me is the traveling merchants mod. Yeah, there are traveling merchants already that I meet up on the road, but I don't want to. I looked into it, but I don't think I want to change it. Maybe, but okay, here we go. It popped up. It's installing and Apprentice Base Blue. Variant. Archmage is okay. I could have clicked on Necromancer robes too, but I decided not to. I can always go in later and do that. Okay, here's the second one. It's installing, it's deploying, and there's going to be conflicts because the Vortex doesn't know which one to load first. I think I need the opulent. Oh, wait. Even though it's suggesting before, I'm going to put after. It says before. Okay, it's suggesting anyway. That might work. If not, I can always adjust the load order. Okay, it looks good. Let's go ahead and get back into the game. Let's see if this changed the outfits of my mages. Also, what does it take to be a part of the Pendragon game? Do you have to be on camera, buy any software or books? None of that. You need to go to Roll20. You could just Google it. Roll20 is a web app, so you could load it up in Opera or Chrome or whatever your web browser is. You go to Roll20 and you need to make an account or log in, and then I can send you an invite, or you could drop me a message and I can send you an invite. Oh yeah, I got to get out of this screen because this is a song that's copywritten. Yeah, this song right here caused me a strike. But that should have been fast enough. Well, that's not good. Don't just stand there. Goddess Familiar. I think I gave her the staff of the Familiar. Okay, yeah, so you have to have a microphone, and you have to be able to log into Discord, because all of the voice chatting that we do for the game is on Discord. The Roll20 module does have camera and voice options, but I turn that off to speed up the app. It puts too much of a drain on your system. But if you turn off the voice and video in Roll20, there's no problem. And if you're interested, I'd be happy to throw you an invite. And if you've never played Pendragon before, perfectly fine. Two of my other, I only have 3 players right now, and 2 of them, they've never played before either. So you'd be right in line with them. A honed dagger that does 27 damage. Yeah, because I'm looking at his hand and he's got this dagger in his hand. That's pretty cool. And there's now a door here. I have a Macintosh, runs Safari. That should be no problem. It's because it's a web app. You just go to a website. You can download the app on a phone, but I don't recommend doing that. That's horrible.
I'm still not over the fact that they call it Winterhold Hold.
This is simply fascinating. This is simply fascinating.
There's a lever, go throw it.
This is simply fascinating.
You want me to do all the work? Okay. Hey, Golf Man, what's going on?
Is someone there?
You won't get away. Nemesis!
He must have been paralyzed or something.
I've never seen
Getting ready to
anything
cook.
like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while.
Ooh, a Daedric arrow.
Examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is true, I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on.
That's what I'll do. I will press on. Guys talking all nonsense. Yeah, so Sean, if you do download the app or if you do get a website and get the account, just let me know, and and I'll pause the game. I don't mind pausing the game to get you invited. Both to Discord and to Roll20. Ancient Nord short spear. That's just cool. Plain and simple. Did I do that? Did I do that? Okay. I don't think I did. What? I wonder why my blocking is going so slow. Ancient Nord honed short spear. Honed hatchet. 37. It's got to be in the 50s. Subtle bow, okay. Got my three. I need a screenshot of these three ladies. For thumbnails. But I don't like taking screenshots in the dark. It makes the thumbnail look black. Or super dark. You know what I mean. Orcish arrow. Cool. But not cool enough. It was cool about 5 levels ago. Doesn't look trapped. That's a cool looking shield. And it's spiked. Scaled bracers of eminent archery. I'm taking it only for the enchantment if I don't already have it. Okay, now before we go through that door, or even try, let's see what's over here. They're taking the easy way around. And we're gonna jump. Okay, burial ground, be ready. They're gonna be coming out. Maybe not the skeletons. What?
Getting used to heavy armor, are you? I can help get your plates adjusted, if you'd like.
I would love for you to come and adjust my plates. This cod piece is a little bit too tight. As I pick up arrows, I might need to start giving them. back to Jordis because it looked like she was staying back and shooting.
Still here? I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yeah, she has a fire glass bow. Well, you're gonna get 2 Daedric arrows and 13 of those arrows, because it looks like you were running out.
You lead. I'll follow.
Okay. This is one of those turntables. Did I miss a clue somewhere? Oh damn, there's 6 of them. I think I missed a clue. So I'm going to be guessing? Oh, right behind. Okay. I see a bird. Right there behind it. That one looks good. That one looks good. Looks good. Death Lord.
How old was the pale lady anyway? What came first? Her name or the name of the hole?
that's the trap, right? Still got hit by it, though. I guess I was just a little bit too close. Okay. Boost! I didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, hold on. What's going on over here?
Regardless of what side of the war we're on, it was good to help Thorald. The Thalmor are the enemies of both sides.
Oh, now I gotta actually think about this.
Hold on, my boy, hold on. I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Where you at?
Be prepared to defend yourself. All right, then.
Am I stepping on something? Oh, look at that. Primitive Nord heavy helmet. It was 50. Okay, who is stealing? I think you were stealing.
Still here? What do you want me to carry?
Empty soul gems. Alright, now do you have any soul gems that I could use? No. Maybe it wasn't you.
Lead on.
Maybe it was Lydia. I think they both have the soul capture. What the heck? That's a quick save opportunity.
Well now, would you look at that?
Oh.
utterly unique.
There it is. $2, that's what I'm talking about. I'm hitting search, nothing's happening.
Be prepared to defend yourself. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Talk to the Archmage.
What could this place be?
It's a good question. 4 gold less is what it is. Excuse me, I have to do something real quick. What did I get? Flesh, ice form. Glass bow of thunderbolts. That's pretty awesome. Okay, that's like the whole body there. Gotta be a pull cord or something. Ah, where's that? Well, it's still daylight. That's good. Gotta let the Archmage know about the Ball of Doom. Now I might be able to see these mage robes. Just checking my weight, inventory weight looks pretty good. The Hall of Elements. Now you're that Thalmor guy, right?
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Okay, dickhead. Yeah, one of these I thought was go back and tell the High Priest. I have found Lydia. I've also retrieved an ancient Nordic pickaxe. Actually, I bought one, I think. Return to Morrowind Skull. Find a copy of Hang... Okay. So none of these quests tell me to come back to the college. I could have swore it did. No problem. We'll go... See? It's got a doorway there. Okay, there's two doors. Oh, now I see the other doorway. It wasn't there just a second ago. Jordish. Yeah, it looks like she's got, like, something going on around there. But really, it's just a bunched up panties. So I gave her a set of panties, and then we should put armor on top of it. That doesn't look like it's changed. Maybe it has.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Yeah. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
What do they do? Nothing. I don't want to buy any books from him.
Of course I do. If mages need to be reminded to be careful around research, trust like that is not freely given. A mage, we've been keeping this collection since the second. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible.
Yep. So he's the one that's telling me to... All right.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
The robes are now color-coded. I don't remember what purple is. She's a high mage, right? She's the...
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
What? Sex magic? I don't need to learn that. Move on. Okay, that's skull. Okay. Basically just... Oh, what is this? Find the copy of the Hanging Gardens. We can try that. Okay, we're on a farm. In the middle of nowhere. Oh, this is the Lydia farm. This is one where Lydia is supposed to say, oh, take the next step in the quest. Alright, ladies. We're going to go find a book for this guy. There's a giant up there. There's some mammoths over there. Are you telling me I'm gonna have to deal with the giants? I could probably sneak in. Well, not me, I'm wearing heavy armor. Someone could sneak in and we could take this book. Come on, come on. Hopefully he doesn't kill me while I'm doing it. Ooh, I was so close. Aha! Hanging Gardens. But since I'm here, those boots look sweet. Lydia, what's going on over here? What's a mammoth doing gold? It's stuck in his teeth or something? Okay, I got the Hanging Gardens book. Let's try the other place. Right, this way. Now this is a good spot to do a screenshot. So once I get up here, I'm going to turn around. There we go. Screenshot. Oh, I got panicky when I saw that goat. Might be on that boat. I don't know where I'm going. Wasn't Lydia like right behind you? Dragon's fighting the giant. What am I shooting? Soul Stealers? It's going to resist a Soul Stealer.
Enjoy your life.
Okay, where's Lydia and where's Takada? A trident. Sorry, Gladys.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my Thane? You lead. I'll follow.
Maybe if I do some fast traveling, Jordan and Lydia will show up. Not yours. Chikata and Lydia. I thought I saw somebody over here. Oh, I didn't see a person, I saw a crowd. Oh, wait, here they come. There's a dragon over there. Should we go deal with it? Let's go deal with the dragon. Now that we're all here. Oh, that was a horrible shot. My mouse hit my keyboard. Sanguine dragon. So many arrows, I'm just shooting them away like a machine gun. These Imperials are here too. What kind of blood grab? Spewing out blood.
Dead then?
Oh, he's about to be. Once his soul is sucked up.
Oh. Where did it come from?
Not this time. Well, just let it slide. Thank you for your help. We will meet again soon.
That's some BS-ery right there. All right, ladies, let's move on. Go down to this boat. Before it gets too late. Mud crabs look dangerous, but they're not dangerous at all. Just checking the perimeter, making sure there's nothing here that I want before I start jumping in the water. Or going down into the bilge or the hold or whatever they call it. That skeleton had 7 gold. It's kind of dizzy, you know, or not being straight the way it should be. Below deck. That's an instance? Okay. Ladies are all with me. Catalog of armor chips? Okay. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for some other book, right? I think. Okay. Got the book. I had a feeling. I saw a doorway. Let's get out of here. There's Lydia. Jordas. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do now, what? Oh, that guy, nice ego he has. Oh, I know. He steals all my dragon souls. Not all of them, but half of them. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna head home. I'm
Being
gonna
old's not so
put some
bad.
stuff away and save the game. And what I'm gonna do now is get ready to make a character for Pendragon. I think
I'd
want
like to do some shopping here if you'd allow me.
I think I want to do it as a live stream. So I'm thinking maybe around 9:30. I'm going to start that, and hopefully it only takes me an hour or less.
What do you need, Guardian?
Necklace of Eminent Blocking. Is that going to level me up? Sweet.
Huh?
Take that apple dumpling. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Leveling up, that's what I'm doing. Okay, health. Requires 80. Okay, so I might be able to get that. Bladesman, I can't get it. I need 90. That needs 100. The other ones are like axes and stuff. Block. There's a couple of blocks I can get. Blocking with the shield reduces incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. Okay. Bashing does 5 times more damage. Ooh, that's pretty good. And if you didn't know, just a little FYI, if you're looking at the constellation and you see a blue star, that means you have the requirements to unlock it. But if it's a red star, you don't have the requirements to unlock it. Enchanting. No, smithing is what I want. I need to do a lot more smithing. I'm stuck at 42. Restoration is like healing spells, right? Yep, healing. What does that do for me? Half magicka. Ooh, that means I can do double healing. No, I don't think so. Bribery. I don't want to do that. Haggling. I do a lot of lockpicking. I do very little sneaking, as you can see. I got a 20. I do archery from time to time. Eagle Eye and critical. Why not? We'll take that. Okay, let me think about this now. Let's drop off any new books that I might have picked up. But before I do that, I gotta make sure that I pull up my list. Okay, one is called Book of Enchantments, right? Book of... Maybe it's not called Book of Enchantments. Catalog of Weapon Enchantments. That's what it's called, right? Oh, it's Armor Enchantments. Okay. So let me fix that. Not Weapon Enchantments. Armor Enchantments. Okay, I have Hanging Gardens, but I don't own it. Father of Nibbin. Father of the Nibbin. I'm going to mark Hidden Gardens with something a little bit different, saying that I have read it, but I don't own it. Maybe I need to read it. Okay. Spell telekinesis. Shalador's insights. Okay, neither one of those are actual books for owning. Okay. And this, it says Saint Job's Opus. So if I get the last few pages, maybe I'll get a book. Words of Clan Mother and Hissy. Okay. Words. Nope. Okay, so that's all the books. Which black book do I have?
I wonder how Arania lived before you found her. The Shrine of Azura is in the middle of nowhere.
Waking Dreams. That's the black book that I have. And that's not something I can read either. It's I thought it was Winds of Change. Life's a required item. Okay, no big deal. Somebody's over there playing the organ. Sounds all Christmassy. Steel halberd. Iron trident. Short spear. 21 and 20. That is 21. Okay, well, we'll start using the glass bow of thunderbolts. Ebony maul. That's only one-handed. Hold on, that's one-handed. That's one-handed. Might mess around with that.
Still here.
Give me stuff.
Right. The other part of my job.
Yeah, give me stuff. You're actually not carrying a whole lot.
Let's go.
I'm right behind you.
Give me stuff.
I am at your command. Lead on. Still here.
Give me stuff.
What do you want me to carry?
Okay.
You lead. I'll follow.
Oh, that gets rid of the Ebony Mall. I don't want to do that. Iron ore. I just munched up a bunch of shields, so that might be bad. Okay. Baddie Commander. I changed my name from Golf to Baddie Commander. All right, Baddie.
The twilight watches us all, Guardian.
Nice. Okay, I think I'm all set. This is where I'm going to save. And this is the end of this stream. And maybe in about 15 minutes or so, I'll have everything set up. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit longer. I have everything set up to do a live stream of me making a character for Pendragon. I'm gonna turn the chat off so that I'm not distracted by chat, and I can focus on just streaming. But if you want to watch it live, you can. I could record it and then edit out stuff that needs to be edited out. That might be something I do, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna live stream it. I could probably do both. I could probably record it and live stream it. Then go through and edit it, upload it, and then delete the live stream. That's a possibility. I could do that. Okay, so let me put my jacket on because I'm starting to get a little cold, and I will see you guys back here in about 30 minutes. If you're interested in learning how to make a role-playing character in Pendragon, come on back, and we'll see. All right. I guess that's where we're going to end it here. Good night, guys. Or I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, P.S. After midnight, I think I'm going to be back in Skyrim. Just so you know. Maybe... Yeah, probably right after midnight. Maybe 1 o'clock. I'll be back in Skyrim. All right.